Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your Divine Masculine Weekly Confessions. So the theme today is Your Gaze Cast a Forever Spell on Me. So we are going to dive deep into how the masculine is just captured by the Divine Feminine's essence, what that looks like, etc. So I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing either a separation or challenge in your connection. So keep that in mind, but only take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today, as well as this beautiful Orgonite, will be listed in the description box down below. And also later on this afternoon, I will be launching a select few personal readings. So if you guys are interested in receiving a personal reading with me, they will be up on my website, and I will put it in the community tab as well as announce it over on my Instagram page. So be on the lookout for that if you guys would like to book a reading with me this week. Like I said, there will be a limited amount. So, whenever they pop up, hopefully you guys can get in. All right, you guys. So let's get started. We're going to take a look and see what is the Deja Vu energy. So what past energy or story is the Divine Masculine still stuck in when it comes to his Divine Feminine? So let's look at this. So what kind of Deja Vu energy is this masculine somewhat kind of trapped in when it comes to your past energy and story? Where is he still stuck or hung up? Ooh, look at this. On/off relationship. Back, forth, back, forth. So for some of you, you and this particular Divine Masculine have gone back and forth many times. This has been on again, off again. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but he seems to kind of be... Actually, what I'm getting to in addition to that, thinking about, of course, how you guys have gone back and forth so many times, okay? But I feel like sometimes he is thinking about you very heavily, and other times he's just focused on other things. So it kind of like comes and goes. So that's interesting. Every time he feels like maybe he is just done, no longer going to think about you, he's going to forget all about you, you come back. That's what I'm seeing here. So it's like this masculine feels like he is constantly under a spell because he always comes back to it. He always is thinking about you again. So yeah. That's interesting. Let's see what else. What other past energy or story is stuck in his mind? I feel like this masculine, because we can see here in this card, it's like he's pushed it to the off position, thinks about how he ended things with you. That's what I'm seeing as well. We have this muse energy. You are my muse. That's beautiful. So what I'm getting with this is that this particular masculine feels like his Divine Feminine does inspire him to want to be a better version of himself. She inspires him to want to do things, like maybe create things, feels very motivated in her presence. So it's like he's still kind of like... either stuck or reminiscing on some sort of an energy of how you made him feel. You made him feel alive. You gave him some sort of boost, some sort of energy. And it's very like high vibrational and it feels good. So he's thinking about that, thinking about how when he ended things with you, or maybe when you ended things with him, how some of this energy seemed to dissipate. He didn't feel it as much. And I feel like he's missed that energy. So there's that. I feel like you really inspired him to want to be better. And so he remembers this. This is something where he is in that energy in his head. We have the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of withdrawing. Obviously, the key word is recovery there. So the past energy or story that he's still stuck in is when either you or him decided to pull away from this connection. So to me, it's a choice that was made by either one of you to put this on hold or to end this connection. I feel like the energy is still very much alive. Somebody felt like maybe when they ended things, it would just kind of stamp out the energy, but the energy never died in this connection. That's what it is. All right, let's continue. Ooh, yeah. This definitely is like you're in the masculine's head, like you're there, right? You're in there. I feel like you're just like embedded. And I feel like this is one of the reasons that this masculine feels like he's under some sort of a spell, because he can't forget about you. You always come back to his mind. You always come back just to his headspace. You're always there as a memory. He comes back to this. Always dream of you, and it feels so real. Yeah. You know, the things that you're thinking about a lot, right? It just comes up in your subconscious through a dream. Somebody says something and then suddenly it's popping up in a dream of yours, right? That happens to me all the time. So I just feel like that's what's going on here. This masculine, you're in his head, you're in his subconscious. So even when he may be busy doing other things, you are still in his subconscious, which is why you're popping up in his dreams. And I feel like there's some sort of a story that's playing out in the dream world. He'll wake up and he feels like he just saw you. It felt so real. It felt like, wow, I was just together with you. Whatever you guys are doing in the dream, it's definitely this energy of, I feel, it felt so real. You know those dreams where you wake up and you're just like, holy shit, that felt so real. That's what's happening for this divine masculine. Oh, yeah, look at that here. Oh, deep. That's right, there's the King of Cups. These are deep, deep things. So I feel that this masculine may have pushed you down very deep somewhere in his, like he pushed you down somewhere because either it was too intense to think about it, focus on it, handle it, whatever. Well, guess what? Everything that we try to run away from has a way of coming back up. So yeah, I feel like you came back up to the surface. I get little bubbles here. Do you see? It's like you've come back up to the surface. You're very much in the masculine's mind and heart. So it's not just his head, but you're in his heart with that Master of Hearts, right? The King of Cups, really feeling your energy on a very deep level. So something I feel is being revealed to him in his dreams, and it's really helping him to kind of clear some stuck feelings or stuck energy. That's what I'm seeing right now. All right, let's see what else. So again, it's like that deja vu, like we're coming back to this. If he tried to forget about you, you're coming back. We have that relationship energy. Interesting. So it could be that some of you, and it's not going to be for everybody, someone might be in a relationship and they're thinking this, like they're actually with someone else, but they're thinking of you. That could be a possibility here. That could be going on for one of you, both of you. Just take it how it fits. But I also feel like it's this memory of, why couldn't I have committed? Why couldn't I have made this relationship work? Where we would be at today had I only not had all of those hang-ups. So I'm getting that as well. All right, let's see what else. I feel you reeling me in. Ooh, okay. See, that's a pull. That's that magnetic pull. That is that I feel like I'm under a spell. I'm being pulled towards you. I feel like I have no control. Even though the masculine does have control, it's like he feels this magnetic pull towards you. Absolutely. Thinking about what could have been, and it could be a masculine who's really grown, because the King of Cups, you know, we go from like the Page and the Knight, graduating to the King of Cups through maturing, through experiences. So this masculine at one time was not ready for a commitment or a relationship. It may be that now he is feeling like he could settle down. So that's why you're coming to his mind. Okay. And the King of Cups is connected to the sign of Scorpio, and Scorpio is Pluto, death, transformation. So there could have been a transformation that has gone on for this masculine that is causing him to want to, you know, have a rebirth with you, Divine Feminine. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. He's learned a lot. I like this. So it's about, I've learned some sort of lesson. I've learned my lesson. Maybe I had to lose you in order to learn something of great value. So what I'm seeing here, Feminine, is that this past energy, he's learned something from the past. He's learned something from the mistakes that he has made. And when it comes to feeling stuck, I feel like he is stuck and hung up on you. But I also feel like this past energy, it pulls him to want to come back into that present energy or moment with you. So there's definitely a pull on his soul right now to to be with you once again. That's how I'm seeing this energy today. Okay. So now we're going to go. So that deja vu, you're coming back. You're coming back. There you are. So we're going to get the haunted energy. How does this divine feminine's energy, so you, divine feminine, how does your energy and spirit show up in the divine masculine's days and nights? Let's look at this. How does your energy show up in the divine masculine's days and nights? I just got here with the song from Halsey, Haunting, right? And it's funny because we're looking at the haunted section of this reading. I tried to wash you away, but you just won't leave. I already know that this masculine has tried to get rid of your energy, feminine. He has tried to clear it, but it's still there, okay? So he can try to sweep it away, clear it away, but it is still with him. It still bounces back. It still comes back. Like as this masculine is improving his life, you're with him a lot too. So it's like he's in a higher vibrational state. And so he's able to connect with your energy. I feel just more frequently when he is improving his life, when he's doing well. We have this Don't Cry energy. So this is a song from Guns N' Roses. I'll still be thinking of you in the times we had. So this masculine, when he is cleaning up his life, when he is maybe working out, working, I feel like he's actually thinking of you in the times that you guys had. So he's very nostalgic, actually. And the Don't Cry energy, I mean, it may be that he doesn't allow himself to really grieve, but he thinks a lot about the past and the times that you guys did share. So it's coming through as just like very special, very nostalgic. So you're with him in times where maybe he is trying to be strong, when he's trying to do well in his life, when he's trying to clean up his act, you're with him. Your energy seems to show up in those times. And I feel also too, the stronger that you are, feminine, I feel like you come through as a positive reinforcement for this divine masculine. Yeah, it's funny that 9 of Coins is a self-improvement card. It's about somebody who's just doing their own thing. So I feel like when the masculine is alone and he's doing his own thing and he's working on himself and he's not, scattering his energy or trying to stay busy, you really are with him, divine feminine. Like you're showing up and this very high vibrational energy, almost like a cheerleader, just like motivating him to want to do better, to try harder, to improve his life in some major way. So that's very cool. All right, let's see what else. How else is the divine feminine's energy and spirit showing up for this masculine? Yep, synchronicity. So he's seeing a lot of synchronicity. So he's seeing your name a lot. He's seeing your name. He's seeing things that are related to the time that you guys spent together. So maybe movies you guys had seen, bands that you like to hear, listen to, a song, your favorite, band or something. It's coming up. So songs, hearing songs, seeing movies, hearing your name, seeing people that look like you, whether it's in person or on TV. You're definitely coming up in this synchronous, and it happens over and over and over again, where it's like, what is the universe trying to tell me? We have Halo. That's beautiful. I'm addicted to your light. So again, this is a high vibrational energy. It's very, very beautiful. This is a song. Obviously, many people sing it, but I really love this particular version from Lot Kestner, Halo. Oh, it's so beautiful. And maybe you guys should listen to the lyrics of that particular song. And I will try to remember. I'll try to put these aside and try to remember to put them in the description box, because I feel like it's very significant in how your masculine is feeling about you, feminine, and what he is reminiscing on, past memories, what he has learned, how he has grown. Yeah, so I just feel like this particular masculine really pushed you away, divine feminine. He had a lot of work that he needed to do on himself. And, he's doing the work, I feel. He is finally applying himself and doing the work with that 9 of Coins energy. And you are continuing to show up again and again as a reminder of what he gave up, what he has left behind, what he lost. And I feel like as you improve your life, you're actually coming through as like really, really strong too. Yeah, really strong energy. Did I do 2 on that? Or did I just do 1? Hold on, you guys. I need a second one here. Three of Swords. Wow. This to me, you guys, is this masculine. He's haunted by the heartbreak. He's haunted, bringing on the heartbreak. Ooh, who sings that? Is that Scorpions? Yeah. It's like, I stung you, I hurt you, I know I betrayed you, I know I broke your heart. You were an angel and I hurt you. I hurt my angel. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So that right there it weighs heavily here on this masculine is the heart energy. He feels it in his heart. And I feel like he hasn't wanted to really feel that necessarily. He hasn't wanted to feel that energy. He hasn't wanted to feel that heavy, shadowy energy. But I feel like it keeps coming up over and over again. And in a way, it is revealing something to him. Kind of in a way forces him to have to feel these things that he doesn't want to feel. We have freedom. Okay, this to me is like the phoenix rising from the ashes, like letting go, wanting to be free. I feel, feminine, as you release, as you heal, actually this masculine is feeling your energy in a lighter vibration. So it's not as heavy. It's not as heavy. It's not as, just what I'm getting here. It's not as heavy. So as you continue to heal, this masculine feels this energy. He's able to face it. He's able to go into it. He's connecting to your light instead of the heavy darkness that pain of the Three of Swords, may have inflicted on you before. Against all odds, you're the only one who really knew me at all. That's a song from Phil Collins. So yeah, it's beautiful. Against all odds, it's against all odds, that maybe you would ever forgive this divine masculine, right? So how your energy keeps coming up, it's like you're there, but at the same time, this masculine has to look at the situation and go, how realistic is it for me to return? How realistic is it that you're going to give me another chance, that you would ever forgive me? So I feel like right now this masculine is working on trying to maybe free himself from the fear or the story that he tells himself that that's something he could never do. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this masculine is sitting on a decision. He's sitting on a decision. You pop up in the masculine's world and you keep coming up over and over again, this memory, this heartache, this sadness, but all of this lighter energy as well. What does he do with it? It, of course, will be up to the masculine with what he's going to do with this energy. But I feel like right now he's just sitting there trying to figure out what to do. What does it mean? What is it that I'm supposed to do with this? What can I do? There's also this, what can I do? Somebody's hands might be tied because they're in a situation they're not free to do what they want to do, or you're not free to receive them. So that could also be a pending decision. Introspection. Yeah, masculine going within himself. Really, this to me is like the hermit. Okay, it's like going deeply within the self and really looking for answers. Really going deep within and feeling that energy, whether it's dark or light. We're feeling it. We're facing it. In the end, I had to fall to lose it all. I had to lose you in order to understand who you truly are to me. So feminine, you may have turned inward instead of continuing to go after your masculine, to either chase him or to continuously what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of it. But instead of going after him and trying to understand like where he's at, what he's feeling, etc., I feel like at some point you turned inward and you put that focus more on yourself instead of the masculine. So he had to, in the end, that's what he needed. He needed to know that you didn't necessarily need him to be happy, that you weren't going to just continuously, burn yourself in order to keep this masculine warm. And so I feel like there was a huge shift when you have either decided to pull away in the most healthiest way for yourself and just take care of you. That's what I'm seeing here. And so I feel like this really had an empowering effect. And when the masculine thinks of you, he's thinking of you in terms of more empowered energy. It's a more high vibrational energy. Yeah, it's the star. That's beautiful. The star, to me, it's like the stars lead the way, right? The star is your guide. Feminine, I feel like you have raised your frequency. You've raised your vibration. And so you're coming through as this very healed divine feminine who has raised her energy. And because you have raised, because the stars, aim for the stars, aim higher, go higher. You're worth more. you know your worth, you know your value. This has actually impacted the masculine in a very positive way. This also is like you, in a way, leading the masculine towards this ascension process to choose better, to choose healthier, to be a better version of himself. So not only did you do that before feminine, but I feel like you're still continuing to do that even in spirit. So I feel like in a way you're a guiding light for this masculine, okay? So how you continue to show up in his energy and his spirit, you're like this angel, bright shining star that is leading him towards some sort of better way or better path to improve, to live life in a more wholesome way. You're that inspiration. You're the inspiration from Chicago. You're my muse. You inspire me to want to be better. That's who you are, divine feminine, to this masculine. That's amazing. All right. Now we're going to look at the enchanted energy. How does this divine masculine feel like he's under your spell, divine feminine? Let's look at this. How does this masculine feel like he is under your spell? Ooh, the high priestess. Okay. He feels like he's under your spell because you're not saying much, divine feminine. You have completely become a mystery. You have pulled away. Maybe some of these divine masculines have no way to contact you. They have no idea what's going on in your life. So you remain that mystery that he just can't solve. And so this, of course, is a driving factor. He is enchanted. It's like, I'm forever chanted. I'm forever under your spell because I don't know. This is the one mystery that bewilders me. I have not figured it out. I have not cracked this code. So divine feminine, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you're keeping your cards close to your chest. You're not revealing what you're thinking. You're not revealing much. And that's, I feel, a good thing, because what it does is it inspires the divine masculine to then take action towards you to figure it out if he really wants to understand what the hell this is. All right, let's see what else. Oh my, spirit. Okay, so you are showing up in the divine masculine spirit, we already know, and it's actually coinciding with what I just said. Support systems designed to aid your ascension path. We already know that you are aiding this divine masculine in your ascension path, or in his ascension path. So it's funny, you're showing up in spirit for this divine masculine, and your spirit is all knowing, like the high priestess. Your spirit isn't saying much, but it's just that feeling that you know. You just feel, you know. It's connected to that, the higher self, our intuition. We just know something. We don't know how we know it, but we just know. So how this masculine is enchanted by you is that he just knows that there's something of great value to be understood and learned from you and this connection. What is it? I don't know, but I want to learn more. I want to dive deeper. So I'm going to keep going down this path. So feminine, I swear, it's like you are drawing this masculine down this path. You're alluring him down this path to find out more. Yes. Oh my gosh. So it's funny. It's like this energy of this spell, it's like that's coming through the cards here. It's just, that's why that's this week's theme, because your energy is enchanting this masculine to dive deeper and to learn more here about this mystery. Yes, I don't know why. I just feel safe with you. I just trust you. This is also about, like, look at her. She's in charge. She's actually pulling this divine masculine. She's in a position of power. You see this? I just feel this. I feel this energy. I don't know why I feel this, but I just do. And I just trust that there's something right about this. I trust I just trust my intuition. I trust that spirit is calling me forward. I trust that spirit is leading me in a direction that is meant for me. I just trust in what the information that I'm getting. And I feel like there's a lot of telepathic communication going on between the two of you. This masculine and you are communicating back and forth on a psychic level. So there's a deep psychic bond here as well. Very interesting. Let's see what else. How else does this divine masculine feel like he is under the divine feminine spell? Look at that. I'm telling you, you're like a compass to this masculine, you guys. That's crazy. Finding my place in the world. Look at that compass. Like, what direction do I go in? What do I do? It's like this masculine is relying on his intuition, which is connected to you, divine feminine, to go in a certain direction, which is aimed towards you. Wow, that is so cool. All right, let's see what else. Ooh, look at this, you guys. Moon phases, transformative rhythms, swaying to the moon's cycle. This right here, the moon is connected to the divine feminine. I'm telling you, this whole swaying, right? Like this, like drawing in, this like, what does the moon do? The gravity and all that stuff. It does something with the oceans. It like, you know, goes in and goes out, and the high tide and the low tide and all that stuff's connected to the moon. I'm telling you, the movements of this masculine are connected to you, divine feminine. Now, of course, the moon to me is a few different things. Our moon cycle, right? Sometimes people can, you know, talk about, you know, that time of the month. It's not going to be for everybody, of course, but it's like certain phases of the month, you are going to feel certain things. You're going to be either a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more emotional, a little bit more irritable, things like that. Your moods, your energy, and where you're at with your masculine depend on him coming and going. And I'm not trying to say, feminine, that you have control and power over this masculine's moves towards you, but I'm telling you, you're influencing some sort of movement here. That's how I'm seeing this. So I'm just going to report it like that. Sugar kisses, that right there. Echo and the Bunnyman, lips of sugar. Your lips belong to me. Again, another picture of this feminine in control, right? Just like you belong to me. So I know it sounds very like, oh, it's like controlling and, you know, that sort of thing. But I'm sorry, this is just the way I have to report it in this reading. Feminine, you are in a way claiming your stake on your masculine, and you're drawing him and pulling him towards you. It's not, of course, out of his free will, but it does feel somewhat like an enchantment that this masculine is under, because he feels pulled to come towards you. He just does. So that's it. And it may be that he is thinking a lot about being with you and you know, like your lips meeting again, that kiss, everything. Lips like sugar. Yes. My feelings overwhelm me. The 10 of Wands. This is intensity, you guys. This is fiery. It's passionate. Look at those two hands. They're in bed. I mean, some stuff is definitely going on there. So I feel like your masculine is also feeling a lot of sensual energy, a lot of erotic energy, maybe even some fantasy style energy here. He's really feeling it pretty intensely. Okay. Feels drawn and pulled towards you. We have the Swamp Witch, mistress of murky depths, finding beauty amongst the shadows. I do love that too, because the thing is, it's like in order to get to the heart of the matter, you are going to have to go through that shadow period. You're going to have to face your shadows. You're going to have to face some of your fears in order to get to the good stuff. So the Swamp Witch right here is an indication of needing to go deep into the swampy waters where it's murky. We don't exactly know what's there, but we're going to find beauty amongst those shadows. So this masculine does feel pulled, you guys, to go deeply within himself and to maybe admit some uncomfortable things, to face maybe some uncomfortable truths about himself. That's there. So you're connected to doing that work. If he wants to reach you, he's going to have to do some sort of deep soul dive here. Don't turn away from me. Wow. So again, this is, in a way, it's like an enchantment to don't turn away from this. Do the work. Go deep within yourself. Even if your feelings overwhelm you, face it anyways. Take the deep dive. There's only one way through, and it's going into this water. It's going into the depths, for sure. So feminine, the way that you are enchanting this masculine, you're enchanting him to do the work, which of course, after doing this work, leads to you. So he has to face the darkness before he even faces you. And that's what you are, in a way, enchanting him or beckoning him to do. So it's not like you're doing it just to get him. You're doing it because that's the work he needs to do. So that's freaking amazing. I love this reading so far. So we're going to go ahead and shift over onto the extended. If you guys would like to join me over there, this is what we're going to go into. Restless. What are the divine masculine's late night thoughts of his divine feminine? So we're going to get into this specific energy. We're also going to go into the guilt, which is what is the divine masculine's biggest regret with his divine feminine? Also illusion. What is spirit trying to show this divine masculine about this connection? And submission. What is so unique and irreplaceable about this divine masculine that he just can't seem to forget or replace? So if you'd like to join me over there, I'll put the link to the extended in the description box down below, as well as in the top pinned comment. And thank you guys so much for choosing to watch this reading. And remember, later on today, I will be launching a limited amount of personal readings. If you guys would like to snag one with me this week, I don't do it every single week, but this week I am going to do them. And I'll put that announcement on the community page of this YouTube channel, as well as my Instagram, if you guys are following me over there. And I think we're going to send out a message too in the newsletter. Yeah. So anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it some love if you guys feel so inclined. All right. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye-bye.